I've been in the South for, I guess, the last 26 years. Originally was from Rancho Mirage, California. Dad got a job transfer out there. Made our way to Memphis, Tennessee. Spent 21 years there, and then moved throughout the South, North Carolina, Louisiana. People are really friendly there. The hospitality industry is, you have to be that way. You have to be very welcoming. I guess that translates, and that's why I like the South. I started pretty late in the game. You know, it's a short time. You know, you have a lot of chefs out there that have been grinding since 16 years old. That wasn't the case for me. I had to sort of play catch up. So going to culinary school, and then right after culinary school, you know, started at the bottom, you know, making salads for $8 an hour. I said, if this is gonna work and this is what I want, I have to just put my head down, shut up, and just grind. And after 5 years, that was my first sous chef job. It was just like a sponge, just absorb everything that my chefs were telling me. That was my life, and that's still my life. I was the executive chef in Ace, New Orleans, and then they offered me this job in Palm Springs, still at the same company, Ace. For me, it was time to sort of bring my style of cuisine to the forefront. We don't have a chef culinary partner here, so it was 100% reliable on what I bring to the table. At that point, I was ready to move out this way and give Palm Springs my style of cuisine. It's very comforting food from New Orleans. There was a void of Southern food here. Coming here, I thought I could expand on that. Just bring in a lot of different elements from where I lived, from Memphis, North Carolina, and Louisiana. For example, like we have shrimp and grits on our menu. That's a traditional New Orleans dish. Trout is one of my favorite fish to cook. I was trying to make that crossover of how do I get salmon off the menu. Everywhere in Palm Springs has salmon. We got this ruby red trout, which is very similar in texture. To me, it's not as fishy. Decided to bring that on. Being a chef, it's a passionate job, and you have to love what you do. If you don't, it's always going to be in the way of what you're trying to do or what you're trying to create. At the end of the day, I look at the whole operation, and even on the line are certain dishes that we put out. I'm constantly critiquing them and wondering how can we make things better and how can we give our guests the best experience, whether it be food or service. How can we make the customer's experience better? I would like to see Kings Highway sort of change the night to maybe a Southern diner feel and incorporating a little bit of Latin cuisine in there as well.